In this video, I'll give you an exercise that you can do to plan out your perfect day. Hi everyone, it's Matt here from Greatness Everyday, and in this video, I want to give you a very easy and a simple and a fast but effective exercise and activity that you can do to plan out your perfect day so ultimately you can live each day to the fullest. And this is very similar to the exercise that Lewis Howes outlines in his book, The School of Greatness. So if you want to check that book out, I'd really encourage you to do that. I've just kind of adapted it for a few things that work better for me. But the exercise involves two main pieces, the macro piece and the micro piece. And I just want to take you through what this looks like. And after I go over these steps, at the end of this video, I'd really encourage you to go through, find some time and complete this exercise today. Don't wait to do it tomorrow. Don't wait to do it next week. Start it today so you actually do it, okay? So to begin, we're gonna start by looking at the macro part of this exercise. And the macro part is where we really think of the long-term perfect day in your life. So this is like the bigger picture, long term. If you're really looking at making this happen, you're looking at making this happen as your dream perfect day. All right, so you're shooting for the stars here. You're thinking about who is in your life. Who do you wake up next to? Who do you spend time with during that day? What do you do? What does the weather look like? How do you feel? And all of these things. So you should be really going through and setting your sights high, your goals, making that big list. Everything in the macro should be your ultimate list. So you should be thinking about things like, who are the people that are there in your life? How do you feel? Okay, what stuff do you do? So many other things, kind of even further than that, kind of what is your bigger purpose in life? What is your purpose, or what are your values? So there we go. We've got a few things to talk about when considering what we want to look at and focus on in our macro vision, our macro perfect day. And I want you to go through and I want you to write that out. I want you to actually take the time to write out a paragraph outlining all of these things. Describe your perfect day, and I want you to just tuck that away somewhere. On the other side of that paper, or you can do that at the beginning of a journal, do your macro perfect day at the beginning of a journal, but the micro is a little bit different because you're going to be doing this each and every day. And really, you're scheduling out the short term. You're scheduling out the things that you have to do the next day, your have-tos. You're scheduling out the things that you want to. All right, so this is basically something you're going to do. You're going to schedule it out and be precise with this. I do this the night before each day so that when I wake up, I know what I have to do. I know what I'm responsible for. I know what pieces I really benefit from, being my morning routine, being exercise, being meeting up with a friend or something like that. Make sure that you schedule in all of these things when you go through and you plan your micro perfect day. And you should really be keeping these together as an organizer. Some people use agendas. I like to use a digital version of this so that I can access it on my computer, so that I can access it on my iPhone, my iPad, and things like that. But make sure that wherever you do it, number one, what I want you to do for this first one is you need to write it down. So write it down. Here once. You're going to write it down once. Maybe you're going to go 1, 2, 3 years later and that macro perfect day is going to change, and that's okay. Go ahead and write your new perfect day and exactly what that looks like. But when it comes to the micro, you're going to really be focusing on doing this daily. All right, so I hope this exercise helps you. Like I said before, you can go ahead and check out Lewis Howes' The School of Greatness book if you'd like to learn more about kind of what he outlines for his perfect day. And I think he calls it the PDI activity or PDI exercise, I hope. And go ahead and let me know down below if you do an exercise like this or if you schedule out your days. I'd really love to hear from you. So I hope this video helped, and if it did, please click the thumbs up button. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you want to, and connect with us on Instagram for daily inspiration and encouragement to live a great life. check out our website at www.greatnesseveryday.online. Ultimately, I want to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.